There's a reason for night checks. And no, that's not a new calf. That's 023. Ty's dealing with 023H right now. But hey, the new baby's laying down there. He's a big boy. I've been watching her. I've been watching her calf mostly. Been kind of lazy. You'd be lazy too if you were running a temperature. And cow's been getting up, but she's been laying down probably more often than normal. When Ty come down and took care of that new calf tonight, the old lady didn't want to get up at all. So Ty was on the phone with me. She was probably halfway to the house when the old lady finally got up. And she's got the runs like nobody's business. So do the other two in this pen. That's not thick enough for me. All that's got is decent color, and I'm not even sure about the color. And, I don't know what date it was we wormed everybody, but I'm going to say it was well over 30 days by now. And that we didn't get them kicked out of some, because there's been a few running ones. And the plan was at 30 days or a little over to hit them with long range and be done with it for a while. And we don't have enough long range. We got to get some more. We've got enough long range to do about half. Ain't no sense in doing half without doing the other half. But at any rate, that old cow, she's running 103 plus. Calf has been inactive and laying, and was at 102.5. I said that's high enough. It was still going up. And the other calf in here, or no, the other cow, I guess, her temp's up just as high as hers. And the other calf's got her temp. So this is what we call an expensive night of meds. And she's getting some electrolytes in all of them. I don't know how bad they need the electrolytes, but it's definitely not hurting. Got a shot of him up yet. He just laid down just in time to get a shot. Ty says, did anybody check his gums? No. I come down to check his gums. And man, you'd think I was trying to steal his lower plate. He had his bottom lip wrapped clear around his teeth so tight. I was wondering if I was... Hey! And by the way, that's the sicker of the two up here. Wait a minute. No, that's not as sick. No, that is. That's 023's kid. Amazing what happens half hour after antibiotics and a little bit of painkiller fever reducer. Because ow, she just stomped my foot. I have not seen her run at all yet. I mean, maybe a little bop, and that's about it. But anyway, he's at least a week early. Thank God she didn't hold him in there for that extra week plus. But yeah, right there, that's what happens when you get them to feeling better already. And if I checked her temp right now, it's going to be probably higher than it was because she's running around. But laying there and having a high temp, yeah, that's because something's going on. And she does have, her navel's probably the bigger around as my index finger and hard, which is not what it should be. So I know that's what's going on with her, and probably with the other one too. We can thank the 55, 60 degree weather and humidity for that, because then everywhere in this barn is wet. We could put 10 feet of dry straw on top. It's just going to soak up into it. So, and this does need to get cleaned, but I'm not sure when we're going to get to that. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. It's supposed to get really nasty for the next few days by the sounds of it. Anyway, I already got half tomorrow's video done. Won't be able to show you anything. But, like I said, right there, up and bopping around and running length of the pen back and forth and wanting to play instead of just wanting to lay there. The pain med fever reducer, I know that kicked in. And it could be the antibiotics are helping already for both of them, because neither one of them have been real active. Anyway, it's way past my bedtime. So that's what I'm going to do now, is go to bed. See y'all in the morning. Night, night, sweetheart. Hey. Hey. Boo. Okay, don't look up. Hey, I lied. I didn't go to bed yet. Anybody knows what that is? Throw a guess. I'll tell you. Little dots are worm eggs. And most of those lines are worms. There's like a line up at the right toward the top of the screen. Looks like a funky fish hook. And there's a few others. Some of the stuff's just shit, but yeah, that's what we got again.
Oh, and you don't have to go to the vet to get your fecals done, because that was $50 on Amazon, by the way, and that came with everything. And it's already paid for itself more than once. Well worth the $50.
But you got to know what you're looking for. Which, of course, we cheated. We made the vet kind of help us with that. See if we can do this again. Yep. Some of the dots in there could be cocci, but that's back awful quick for cocci. So hopefully it's just the worms. In the meantime, she broke the whole thing of slides trying to open the box. Plastic box of slides.
Yeah, but I have a cardboard box in there clear full of slides, and I just wanted to hold them so that you could get them out easier.
Okay, anyway, here, you can get it. That's what it looks like from here. It looks like shit. It's shit with worms in it. Makes you want to say.
Did you give them nothing on attitude?
No, I guess I didn't. The one with the mastitis appears to be cleaned up. And
I'll still check her in the morning.
The calf was eating on her tonight. So we're going to watch the calf now, too, just in case.
I milked out roughly a full bottle today just from her. I didn't do it tonight because he'd eaten off her, but he did get his bottle a little later than normal, and he downed pretty much all of it. I had less than a quarter pint left.
So, at any rate, hopefully we're past that bridge. Well, looky what Ty found. I didn't know. She says there's a lot of baby feathers, and there is. You can see the baby down. I didn't know they hatched this early. Interesting. It was here on the walkway. Down here, and then kind of flew one section, and she picked him up.
Hi.
Oh, she's
my syrup and water.
Trying to give him a little something to eat.
Yeah, your heart's beating way better now, huh, kid?
Got to figure out where to put the little bugger.
Yeah. Well, maybe I have a new friend for the day.
Put her hair up in a bun and put him up in there. There's probably a nest in that roadie over there. That's where they tend to go a lot. So, but I stand out of the way. You can see him in the sunshine, but I can't see the screen at all there. So that's how her morning's getting going. After feeding for Grandma.
Hello. Did I catch you?
She had to go to the doctor this morning. And my morning, those stinking cows blasted one of those bales in the feed barn. They didn't need to do that. And part of what I was looking at, or what we were looking at in the microscope last night, she thinks she has a better view. There we go. Part of that was kind of looking like some cocci again. We have some corrids, so we can start treating that. Yeah. And I'd really love to stick my boot up Blue's ass, because he's just over there barking to be barking. Anyway, I did a chunk of video earlier, but it ended up being like 7 minutes, and it's like, no, that's too much in one chunk, and then I wouldn't have anything left for the rest of the day, so we'll just see what happens. But the cows are looking good this morning that we treated last night. They're brighter and doing better, so that's 90% of it. Well, didn't find a nest, but
yeah, got your first in the sun to keep
found a spot to put the little bugger in the heat. She fed it some syrup and water mixed. Said the little bugger took about 3 cc's of it so far.
Actually took about fucking 5, to be honest.
Yeah, about 5 cc's so far. And then actually left her some sugar water in her hand. But can't find the nest, but they're in here all the time. So
Yeah.
hopefully he'll figure it out. Well, besides worms and coxie, what else can ruin your day? I need to move that. I just moved the straw bales that were in the big bale barn over. Was hoping that was going to start. Nope. And I can't get close enough. If the drip pile wasn't there, I could, but I can't get close enough with the service truck to jump it. So, when I got some help here after lunch, I think we'll wrap a chain around the axle down there and pull it out of there. Hopefully, pull start it. Tired old Perky, she don't like to start so good. If it's been running, it's one thing, but if it's been sitting, and I think our ether injector has issues because it don't seem like it's injecting. And I know it's got ether in it. Had the same problem last spring when we went to start it. Fought it and fought it and fought it. I don't know why, but so far it ain't raining. Yay. I guess that's about it at the moment. Other than we're going to have a meeting here when Becky gets Mom back from the doctor and discuss some things we need to buy right now. And I still haven't got going on treating for the coxie yet. We got half of what we need for that. And I need to figure some way to get rid of the stuff. But unfortunately, you know, we don't have anywhere to go with the cattle. We've always had low levels. And it's just what it is, I guess. So anyway, bring you back for something. Well, that didn't take too much. All I had to do was get the cable all hooked up, pull the slack out, come back, take the e-brake off, and tried it. Took a minute, but it fired. So I did all that for nothing. Gotta love it when they sell treated pine in place of treated Doug fir. Once they're all green, you can't really tell the difference until they've been in a few years. This one and that one up there, that one's been tied up with a fence post with a steel post for a couple years. And where the gate is up there by where we feed, we had to replace everything there. Replaced them all with railroad ties. As they didn't make it. This part of the country, treated pine, you may as well just put an untreated post in the ground and you just as good luck of having it last more than a year. And it's been here more than a year, but I mean, it should last 20 years. And with that laying there, this gets built up against the fence anyway. That bottom wire was put too low to begin with, and I've raised most of it. I don't recall raising it at the wood posts, though. And I can't get into there, but I got here and cleared it. Got what I could there, and she's getting the rest. Unfortunately, Mother Earth moves. So that wire that was off the ground in the corner is no longer off the ground in the corner. Even that brace wire, I mean, she's digging out around it. It is what it is. So, yeah, this is what I'm getting done now. Oh. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that bell wagon's up there where I wanted to put it quite a while ago. Backed in as far as it can go. It's up against the beam. It's where the lean-to connects. Can't go back any farther than that because it's too tall. I have a friend in here too. If you can see him or not, I can't see him on the camera, but I see him on my window. Little bastards. Oh, I got another one right there too. At least they're leaving me alone so far. 65 degrees and 60% humidity feels wonderful, and it makes them very active. Well, there's at least 3 deer in the middle of the screen out there. Then I wonder if our government bothered to tell the deer that they can't graze out there for 45 days after it's been sprayed with glyphosate. Because God knows you can't graze cattle near it. I think it's 45 days. I don't remember for sure. I could be wrong. Could be less than that. But you're not supposed to let them graze it anyway. Oh well, shame on you, dear. You need to go read the label. Stay out of there. Oh well. I got done screwing around down there, so leveled off a pile that we scooped off the bridge, the slop, when we were trying to spread manure. And I figured since I'm right here, they're only getting let in about a half an hour early. But I don't think they'll argue. And I think we're going to have a new first place coming in this morning. Yeah, little mama's going to be first. You get around the gate, Mom? Come on, sweetheart. I'm not going to scratch you with it. You got to get out of the way. You can be first. Do you want to be first? Shh, don't tell anybody. Get in there. Get in there. Look at that. Oh, you know who's going to be second. 241 wasn't going to stand for that. And you, little 5'11" girl, you need to move. You know the routine. You're usually the first calf in there. Yeah, waiting to hear back from the vet because Mom insists we do that even though, we already had instructions. Of course, she needs to call the vet to probably order long range. We're like 40 doses short, something like that. I don't know who's making the fuss here, but obviously somebody with more money than brain. But they always let off the foot before they get to the corner up here. It's been a long time since I've heard a crunch when somebody did that. Oh well. Such is, we guess. Crazy tongue over here. Really? You're trying to splatter me? I'd rather have you flatter me than splatter me. Yeah, hers don't look too bad, but there's some out here that are just flat out wrong. So the cocci and orange isn't affecting everybody, but it is affecting some. And that's generally how it works. I mean, we normally have low numbers anyway. And really, all you can do is try to keep it low numbers. You can't get rid of it once you got it. And let's see, freezing is supposed to kill the worms out on pasture. Drought is supposed to kill the worms out on pasture, but then we irrigate. But a lot of it also got dry up pretty good too, but probably not enough. So there really is no good way about it. And then what do you fertilize pasture with? Well, the manure that came out of the barn. It was full of worms and cocci. So just makes it that much harder. You come see me? Huh? Yeah. Hi. How you doing, bud? Yeah. And Minnie moo. Oh, did I scare you because I moved my foot? Boo. Minnie mooing. Little Minnie too. Little Minnie Tutu. I'm going to say she'll look like her mother. I just hope her udder holds up better than her mother's. Age is the worst thing on her. Oh well. Probably call it good here. And say thank you for watching. Hope everyone has had a good hump day. Hope everybody has a good Thursday. And we're supposed to be getting rain here in another couple hours probably. Welcome to Ty's Nails and Beauty Salon. You already know about her nails. She just hadn't showed them off for a while. She's trimming where the opening is on the cow's abscess. And finally got the vet to give me a call. He's busy, so I usually don't call him. I just text. I sent him a screenshot of what I've got in this video showing our fecal sample, and he really couldn't see anything definitive in it. I said, well, we do have a certain error in the barns in a couple of places, which is beginning to smell a lot like coxy. Oh, she made a mess of it. He wasn't sure about the worms, so we're going to send some fecals down to him in the morning and go from there before spending a buttload of money on long range. And we do have enough cord to get halfway through, and I should be able to get the rest phone call away. So that's what we're doing at the moment, and that's yesterday's big boy. He's just chilling. Hopefully he's been up and ate. We know he ate last night. Can't vouch for that today, but he's been in different places in here every time I come in. So anyway, trying to figure out why the cows have been, they're licking the concrete out in the feed barn and when it's full of shit. Then she wants things.
Both my syringes are full. I just need
Demanding. Both syringes are full. You just need what?
the white piece to go on the end. Actually, fuck the white piece. There's a big enough goddamn hole now.
She's gonna flush with that stuff. That's actually for nasal gym, but it works good for getting into things. She says she's got a big enough hole to flush without it. That's fine. So anyway, we'll go ahead and treat for coxy, but we're gonna hold off on worming until we get some samples to him, and they'll check him tomorrow, hopefully. Sometimes they're a little slow, but the thing is, you got I think there's 5 vets in the office, but that doesn't mean any of them ever get to the office. And the girls are in the office from like 10 to 2 every day, so time we get samples and they get down there, they might be there. If not, they'll find quite literally a box of shit sitting outside with our name on it.
I'm gonna need another syringe.
Oh geez, she wants another syringe. Oh well, I better do that. So anyway, that's what's going on to finish the day.